Hi everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're going to be working on Reiki for boosting the immune system. So before we begin, I would like for you, if you're ready to accept this Reiki, to say out loud or in your head, I accept this Reiki from Maricela. And take 3 deep mindful breaths from the root to the crown. Hold it and release it like a figure 8 back down to the root. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do some Reiki symbols before we begin. This Reiki will reach you in all dimensions of time and space, past, present, future, beyond, anywhere that you are, that your soul is, that your body. Okay, now I'm going to start with the selenite wand just to clear any blockages. At the root, releasing any fear. You are safe. Moving up to the sacral chakra, orange, envision some orange. So at the root we're envisioning red, at the sacral we're envisioning orange. I create. Move that up to the solar plexus. We're going to envision a nice warm sun at your solar plexus. The affirmation is, I will. I will. Moving that up to the heart. I love. Envision a nice green heart. I love. Envision a tree. Nice green tree. Moving that up to the throat. I speak. Moving that up to the third eye. Nice indigo color. I see. I see. I see. Moving that up to the crown. I understand. Nice bright white. Lavender almost color. You can do lavender, you can do white, whatever you prefer. I understand. Okay. Just going to move that energy up. Okay. Now let's start. I'm going to start with Botswana agate, simply because it's great for breath work. Detoxification. It's also about bringing up repressed emotions to be healed, and it's a great antidepressant. I just feel like, for some reason, I was called to use it, so to help you breathe easy. Now, there's various ways that we can boost our immune system. Of course, everybody always thinks vitamin C, but yes, that's part. But we want to do exercise. Exercise is a powerful way to boost the immune system. So it causes your body's antibodies and white blood cells to circulate more rapidly. which means that they may be able to detect and zero in on bugs more quickly. So being active this way also lowers your stress hormones, which in turn reduces your chances of getting sick. So exercise, even if it's just a couple of jumping jacks here and there. And the key to exercise is to do it in moderation. We don't want to overdo it, because then you are doing too much and putting too much stress on your body. So it might depress the immune system. So, like many other things, there's a sweet spot. I always say moderation is key. So right in the center, you can do 15 minutes, you can do 30 minutes of moderate or light. Okay. Now I'm going to move to shungite as well, because this is a great detoxifier. I like to put this in water, a big jug of water at the bottom of the water to detoxify, and it also detoxifies your immune system as well. So 80% of your immune system is in the gut. So when it's healthy, we tend to be able to fight off infections faster and better. So when it's not healthy, our immune system is weaker and more susceptible to fighting off infection. So we want to focus on eating healthy, eating, almost like Mediterranean style of eating, which is a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, fatty fishes with omega fatty acids, nuts, olive oil, anything that's high in nutrients, such as vitamin C, antioxidants. They're shown to help fight the inflammation and infection. And I always say taking vitamin D is essential. So getting out into the sunshine to get your natural vitamin D, because the vitamin D helps us absorb the vitamins, absorb the nutrients. So if you are deficient in vitamin D, you might have some issues absorbing vitamins. So, and then I always say a vitamin D supplement if you're not getting enough sunlight, and with a vitamin C chaser. So then you have the best of both worlds. Okay, so that's shungite. Moving on to amber. Amber is a natural antibiotic. It's useful for infections and fever. Applied as an elixir on the base of the neck and inside of the wrist or the solar plexus, it can provide effective relief for infants and children. A powerful healer and purifier, imparts vitality, absorbs pain and negativity, and promotes the healing of wounds. It also enables the body to recover its balance and heal itself. So it's great for like balancing, moderation, how we're talking about moderation. And when you're under chronic stress, so this is telling you to slow down. The same with Mother Earth. Mother Earth is going through a transition and a change, and we are Earth, we are Mother Earth, and Mother Earth is us, as above, so below. We go through the same cycles. So, I know some stress is a part of, people think that stress, it's a part of life to be stressed out, but we choose this because we feel that we lack. So in order to keep up with, I don't want to say keep up with the Joneses, but in order to keep up with expenses and things, we overstress ourselves instead of living a more simpler life. And it's much easier to live a simpler life, to release stress. So, try to find ways to limit your stress. I do meditation. A lot of people like to do exercise. Some people read a book. Anything that slows you down. And sleep. Getting enough sleep is huge. Your body needs sleep. Your body needs rest. Okay. We're going to move on to amethyst. So amethyst reinforces the cleansing and eliminating organs as well as the immune system. It also regulates intestinal flora. Considered a natural tranquilizer, it relieves stress and the nervous disorders, promoting tranquility. What's interesting about this, it's also a great detoxifier. It's also good for addiction. So if you're having a hard time with moderation and balance, this is a great stone to use to kind of keep you, I wouldn't say in check, but keep you balanced. Everything in moderation. Moderation is key. And other up supplements like zinc have been shown to reduce the severity and duration of colds. There's no research to suggest it can be protective against illness, but, it's always good to have a balanced, vitamin intake, and, don't run the risk of developing a zinc-related toxicity by taking too much zinc. I know a lot of people like to take zinc. Herbs and spices contain powerful antioxidant compounds. So cooking with herbs such as garlic, ginger, rosemary, oregano, turmeric, onions, they all have anti-inflammatory properties. And then some of them have even been shown to be protective against colds. So a single plus, I know a lot of people don't like onions, but a single cup of chopped onions provides 20% of your daily value of vitamin C. And also, 1 cup of red cabbage provides 43%, I love that number, 43, of your daily value of vitamin C. So, thank you, Amethyst. Now we're moving on to Ametrine, which is it's almost like a citrine amethyst combination. And it's composed, like I just said, of amethyst and citrine. Helps strengthen the immune system. It combines the qualities of amethyst and citrine to help dissolve negativity, bodily toxins, and fatigue. Move that energy up. A lot of people, when they have respiratory issues, whether it's a cough, pneumonia, flu, etc., it's a respiratory infection. So we want to drink lots of warm liquids during this time. If you feel like you're getting sick, or even before that, I always recommend hot tea, any warm liquids to get the infections and the germs and stuff through your throat down to your stomach, and the stomach there will neutralize it with the acids. That's what our stomach is for. That's why it's imperative to have a good stomach and a good diet, so we have the natural floras in our stomach that the probiotics and stuff to help the body. Ametrine is also a great stone for abundance. So if you're looking for an abundance, more of something, it's a great stone for that. More love, more finances. Okay. Moving on to one of my favorites, aquamarine. I love it. So, drinking a lot of warm liquids. I recommend, what I do is like a water tea. You don't even have to use a tea bag. You could just use water, a little squeeze of lemon, and maybe just a little bit of honey. And just sip on that throughout the day. I always keep it at warm temperature. Don't go scalding yourself. But it's one of my, favorite ways. Aquamarine is an excellent choice for alleviating excessive immune reactions such as asthma and allergies. Its power is enhanced when used in conjunction with emerald, which is right here. We got emerald and aquamarine. These two are like two of my favorites right here. So, when used together, using these stones together helps combat throat and sinus infections and cure colds quickly. In elixir form, they are known as a flu buster. So if you have the elixir form of these two. And emerald has been coming through in my readings a lot, and I have a feeling that this is why. Because it is great for the immune system. Okay, so we're going to stick with emerald now. One of my favorites, like I said, the emerald tablets. A powerful ally of the immune system, emerald can help us remain in good health when our body's natural defenses are low. It regenerates our physical body and contributes to rapid recovery from infectious disease. And this is why, if you know the Egyptian times, they were very big on emerald because it had tremendous healing properties. And it is great for the heart chakra. So a lot of things that's happening right now, the lungs are associated with our heart chakra. So healing any wounds, any repressed emotions from the past, from our childhood, healing it, letting it go, releasing it, forgiving. It's a great it's great for the energetic body. Because what is disease? It's dis-ease. It's our emotions and our body in a uneased state. So it is imperative to do the emotional work as well, energy and emotion. And when we begin to heal our emotions and our past and, you know, our childhood, our health begins to transform in miraculous ways. So I'm seeing miracles. Like an emerald is like a miracle. And you don't need to actually have an emerald. You can just envision the color green. And that's why being outside in nature is very healing. Put your feet in the dirt. And hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Lots of warm water when you're trying to boost your immune system. Okay, I'm going to just keep the little emerald right here next to us. Another favorite, moss agate. Moss agate. I could never get this thing to focus because I always use my phone, but... So this senses and refreshes the immune system. If you look at, I wish you guys could see it really closely, but it has little pieces of moss, and moss has been known to purify. So if you're camping or out in the wilderness, and moss is sometimes used to detoxify water. So it's a perfect stone to use when you're trying to detoxify your body. Boop. Boop on your snoot. I'm going to leave that right there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay, moving on to carnelian. So a lot of times we fear getting sick. So carnelian, I would also recommend ruby. I got ruby right here. For fear. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. This too shall pass is what I'm getting. Carnelian fires up the body's defense mechanism and immune system. It improves absorption of vitamins and minerals. So this is a great stone, along in conjunction with a vitamin D and a vitamin C supplement, to really kind of boost the immune system. I love taking airborne. I don't know if you've ever heard of airborne. It's kind of like emergency. I prefer airborne to emergency for various reasons. For some reason, I feel like it's more effective. And it does contain, I think, there's the airborne that contains vitamin D. Okay, and calcite. Now, we've got yellow calcite here, which is the willpower to proceed. The green is a great one because it fortifies the immune system. So any form of calcite fortifies the immune system. It's like, makes it strong. Okay, and then our final one, rhodonite. Actually, there's two. I'm going to do larimar as my final, and then rhodonite. So rhodonite regenerates cells. This is great for heart healing as well. And that heart portal, once we walk through that door of emotion and healing and love and unconditional love and forgiveness, everything begins to heal. So this is a great one. You are safe. You are loved. Everything will be okay. Okay, and then finally we got larimar. So larimar promotes self-healing. It's also great for the throat. So if you're having throat issues, throat chakra, coughing, this is a great stone for that. And the coughing, everybody thinks it's part of the throat, but it's actually, the coughing is the lungs and, that clearing out. So almost like a spasm. So I want to make sure that we do a lot of mindful breathing, and I know it's difficult sometimes when you have a really stuffy nose. At that point, I always recommend, just breathing through your mouth if you have to. But I love this larimar. It is healing water. Water is very healing. Make sure that your water is clean. If you're drinking tap water, I recommend boiling the water. There's a lot of added things in the water that, you know, our body shouldn't be ingesting. If you have a filter system like Brita, Pure, I recommend Pure. There's some out there that remove the fluoride. Those are great. Fluoride is known to almost harden your arteries as well as your third eye. So we want to stay clear of anything with fluoride. Okay, and like I said, you know, working on the energetic body, the emotions, you know, balancing the mind, body, spirit. You know, we want to make sure that we work on all three of those things: balancing mind, body, working on the mind, working, you know, reading a book, getting knowledge, working on the body, which is a physical movement. You know, even if it's just going for a walk outside, maybe a couple jumping jacks here and there. And then the spirit, you know, some form of meditation or prayer, or maybe tarot or things like that allow you to connect to the spiritual side and the spiritual aspect. So that's how we stay healthy and always know you are safe. Never fear. Always have faith that you are taken care of and that everything will be okay. Don't let your body move into the fear, because then that energy will stay stagnant in the root chakra. So we want to always surpass that and know that we are loved and we are taken care of and we are supported by Mother Earth, and everything is as it should be. Okay, everybody? And remember, you know, they say cleanliness is next to godliness. You know, wash your hands so you don't transmit germs. I recommend a soap that's not too abrasive, because remember the hands have have chakra. They have chakras. So we want to make sure we don't have too many abrasive chemicals on our hands. Okay? I'm just going to give you guys, fluff the aura a little bit. Blast of energy here. You are healthy. You are healthy. You are healthy. You're at optimum health. You are at optimum health. You are at optimum health. You are loved. You are loved. I love you. Forgive me. Thank you. I'm sorry. Fluff that aura out. We want to expand it. Fluff it out. Let it not be nice and bright. Envision a column of white light surrounding you. Coming from Source and coming from Earth, coming through you. Removing any impurities, any toxicity, clearing that out. And after any Reiki work, always be sure to drink lots of water. So in this case, to boost the immune system, we're going to drink warm water or warm tea with a little bit of lemon if you have it, or any type of detox tea would be great. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I send you nothing but healing love your way. Namaste, everybody.